Have you even been to bed?
I tell you what, you won't believe how many sites there are. Everything we need to know about growing weed. Right here.
Oh, very handy. So what has your all-nighter taught you?
In about a week or so, the gear will be ready to sell.
For someone who was so against it, you seem to have given it a lot of thought, mate.
Just because we can do it doesn't mean we should.
Look, you just look after the growing and leave everything else up to me.
Don't worry, I might. Who knew? Maybe I've got green fingers after all.
What are you two doing? Gardening, has it?
We were thinking of getting an allotment.
Look, are you kidding? I know I told you to keep away from the finances, but at least get a job.
What's your problem? A few free sacks of spuds never hurt anyone. Every penny saved, or whatever it is they say.
Look, this family's in meltdown and you're growing a couple of stupid potatoes.
Chill out. Come on, you. Those vegetables will not plant themselves.
Look, I'm serious. Stop messing around before we all go under.
Oh, calm down, Pete. Getting in a strop's not going to solve anything.
I'm doing my best to bring some cash in, and they're playing around with flaming uncut chips.
They are not going to grow out, they're lying. I can tell by the faces.
They're a complete waste of space.
Oh, don't be daft. They're up to something. I'll prove it.
Go on then, what's with the face?
Growing and stuff wasn't the only thing I was researching. If we get caught, we're looking at serious jail time.
Simple, isn't it? You just don't get caught.
Hey, I've been looking for you two. You know that stuff you were talking about this morning? I thought those boys need some help.
Thank you, but I think we'll be fine.
Nonsense. Doug is the go-to guy for all things gardening. Said he won't mind giving you a little bit of advice, so you can just think of him as your own personal guru.
That is fantastic. Thank you, and thank you. Great news.
So, what is it you're thinking of growing? Flowers, fruit and veg?
We were thinking more herbs, really. You know, start off small, specialise.
Perfect. You know, I managed to keep my tarragon growing all year long. French, mind you. None of that Russian rubbish.
You said you were getting an allotment. You don't need an allotment if all you're going to grow is herbs. And what's happened to your potatoes?
All in good time. We get the herbs going first. I mean, see how they get on. We don't want to rush into it, do we?
There is nothing wrong with taking the cautious approach. I think you're being very wise. Now, you sit tight, and I'll go get myself a coffee.
Cheers, Dougie. Hey, but keep this one under wraps, will you? I've got a reputation to maintain, eh? Thank you, Leyla. Proper grateful, aren't we, Finn? Now, if you don't mind, me and him have got a garden centre to raid. So, onwards and upwards.
Are you going to tell me what's going on?
Well, instead of just being angry with them, I'm trying to find out what they're up to. So come on, are we going to follow them or what? Do you know, Pete, I feel like I have to think of everything.
What are they doing here?
Well, that's what we're about to find out. Flipping farms. Are you coming or what?
Right. If the internet's to be believed, we can start cutting the buds now.
Does this mean that you're in?
Looks like it.
Suddenly, having a geek for a little brother doesn't seem so bad.
Better a geek than a flaming drug dealer. What the hell are you two doing?
Pete, this isn't what it looks like.
So this isn't a cannabis farm?
Yeah, but it's not ours. Well, it is now. We were checking over the place and all this. It was already here.
Do I look stupid?
No, he's not lying. Honestly, some skanks have broken in behind our back, right? They've set the whole thing up.
Yeah, well, what if these skanks want to claim the gear back? I'm telling you, somebody's going to get hurt.
Already sorted. Finn pretended to be the plod. Scared him off.
I'm not being funny, but if Finn scared him off, they couldn't have been that hard.
Thank you, Leyla. But I've got this covered.
Oh, really? Because if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have sussed him in the first place. Look, why don't we all now just calm down? Maybe we could smoke a bit of this.
Do you know what? That's not even funny. Look, whoever set this up isn't just going to roll over.
Stop stressing. They're long gone. Look at it, Pete. This lot is worth thousands. It's our way out.
Do you know what? You're off your head. That I've been a dealer. And if you forgot what happened to Holly...
Pete, I know, but I mean, come on, this is...
What? Different? No, mate, it's drugs. Look, this is a big deal. And the police need to know about it.